Good afternoon, YouTubers. I'm doing this for RRL because he's been ill and sleepy and in bed and farting and burping and doing things I don't want to mention on YouTube. So here's the pond. It's 24 foot long. If the right cameraman will pan down without catching all the rubbish in the garden from winter. And it's 8 foot wide. It's 4 foot deep at this end. It's 6 foot deep at the other end. It's a 2 foot raised. It's dug out of a clay soil. That was such fun doing it. It's then lined with sand, styrene, polystyrene that is, the big sheets that builders use, and then the underfloor for wooden floors. Then it has a black liner, pond liner, proper stuff. And then because it's blue, it was my swimming pool when I was a fit person. Unfortunately now I'm a pretty sticky person, so I have fish in it. Right, let's get the fish up to the top, and if my wonderful cameraman can find me some koi, and maybe even zoom in a bit. I don't know how to zoom on that. There's a good question. Let's see if we can get them up here for the cameraman now. That should do it. Where's the koi? Now, there's a good question. If the cameraman wants to drift down a bit, we shall see if we can spot a koi. Right, koi. Now there's the big silver one. I presume the cameraman's following it. Camera person, I should get it correct. God, I'm a muppet. Where's the other? Oh, they're all in hiding. There's the gold one down at the very bottom. As you can see, the water's clear since I changed to sieve type filters 13 months ago, 14 months ago. I made them when it was extremely cold. I wasn't a happy bunny. Oh, there's the tench in the sun if you can catch it. It's just coming up this way, I think. We have some babies in there, baby koi. There's about 10 koi in there. There's 60 or 70 goldfish and about 8 or 9 shabunkins and a couple of tench. There he is, look. Hiding at the bottom there. He's about 18 to 20 inches long. And the biggest koi I've got at the moment is about 9, maybe 10 inches, so he's got a long way to go to catch him off. We have a couple of lilies in the water, one on each side. I've told you the depth, I've told you the length and the width, and you can see the water quality is lovely. Yeah, never had an issue with it since I fitted the new sieve filters. But which will wander up now, and I'll let you have a nab at one. Right, here we have a bio sieve filter up here. That's it, somewhere there. If you can look back that way so you can see the whole thing. There we go, that's the sieve filter working there. There's about, believe it or not, 10,000 litres running through this any hour. So it's not doing bad, it's mucky, I know it's mucky. Before anybody complains, it's on winter mode, which means everything's turned down and left alone so it doesn't muck the water up for winter. Yeah, this feeds down to 4 pipes, which my wonderful camera person is going to show you. There you go. We've scooped to the very bottom of an 8 foot by 4 foot gravel bed, which is, yes, gravel. Well done. And over here we have 4 inlets or outlets. These are for emergencies when I need to flush the bed through, so we can actually turn off the outlet to the pond, flush the bed through and dump water to the garden. Yeah, that allows us to clean the bed, and as you can see I've got soilless plants. There's no soil with any of these plants. They grow in the gravel and the nutrients that come off the pond. It's a bit early in the year for growth, but as you can see they're doing very well. I do like this one, it smells lovely. Definitely a nice smelling plant. is, I did say it's 8 foot by 4 foot, it's 16 inches deep, and it's possibly one of the best bits of kit I've built for the pond. Now, next to it, we have an Oasis filter clear, 15,000 litre one. They're not bad actually, it does its job. We replace the bulb yearly, if we remember. We didn't remember for the first 2 years, because the destructions went by in the water. It's worked really well. I've never had an issue with it, although they do tend to have one clear plastic fitting, which is this one, which is a real bugger to seal on. And as you can see, I've actually got sealing tape on it now to hold the seal, because it just won't seal very well, but all the rest of it works lovely. You see, I've got on and off 2 pipes there for the pumps, yeah, so I can regulate everything. All works lovely at this end. This is the out pipe, yeah, runs across there and straight in, and as you can see, it's dumping quite a large amount of water in there at any one time. So it's not a bad system, although it's homemade. Now this year, the wooden box you saw with my filter, that's going to be changed for a stainless steel one, because that was let's try it and see if it works, and it does, so it will be changed. And now my cameraman's going to get some lovely shots of fish, if she can do it without disturbing them. Camera person. Camera thing. Who's pulling faces at me and not wobbling as much as I do with the camera? Because I wobble terribly. Be best off on that side for the pictures. I bet you don't catch those big koi's properly, because they'll all be having a sub session now. Told you, look, it's right down there on the bottom. Believe it or not, those fish are about 5 foot and 5.5 foot down, and it's a bit murky. I played with it this morning to sort something out. Yeah, I must apologise for that. As you can see over the far side, there is a patch on it, and that's where the nice bamboo you can see behind decided it needed water, so I punched through the whole lot. Yes, I repaired that on a rainy day when it was raining loads, and I was up to my, yes, in really, really cold water with an umbrella above my head, just to make sure that I looked silly. So imagine a man with shorts on and a thin t-shirt with an umbrella above his head, stood in 3 foot of water, yeah, while it's raining heavily. Wasn't fun, and it was extremely cold, I will say that. Let's see, this pond's been in, well, swimming pool originally, now a pond, it's been in nearly 10 years now. Yeah. And to be honest, I've only ever had the one problem, which was bamboo related, and one duff pump in 10 years now, so I'm quite happy with that. It's not, once it was built, it's not really cost us a lot of besides the electricity. Now, should we go down and do the bigger filter down the bottom? As you can see over that side, I've got a multitude of pipes coming in. You've got 2 hard ones. One's from the gravel biomedia. Oh, I wonder if I can point to it. Get rid of that. Right, that one is from the gravel bed, as you can see. It runs up and across. Now the other one, there it is, runs all the way down the side to the other sieve. There's the other sieve. As you can see, I like repurposing things. I don't go and buy anything. I generally try and build it, budget, or have fun with it. I find that much more interesting in life. So there's the other one, and if my camera person will wander down there, we can get some pictures of inside it. Mind your step. We're going to do the IBC first. This is an IBC, 1,000 litre water container. Yeah, as you can see, it's full of plants. It just had a frost, so they're all sulking at the moment, but normally it's an inch above the water level with plants. The Water's fed in here from, this is off the 18,000 litre pump. So half of it comes here, half goes up to the top on the other bed and the pressure filter. Yeah, it goes right to the very bottom, filters its way up nice and gently, and as you can see, it's terribly mucky water. If my cameraman tilts forward over there, you can see how mucky this water is. It's terrible. Yeah, and we're still in winter mode here. I haven't turned everything up to the full again, so it's not doing bad. Now we get to the messy area. Messy down here because this is where my workshop is and everything gets oiked out the dog. That's the sieve on the second filter. Yeah, as you can see, if my cameraman goes further down, you can see the way it works. It sieves down. I've got a piece of drain that I found that we cut up, which feeds us. We've got the camera upside down, I think, because it's really confusing to people. Which pulls the muck out, which comes along to the end and drops into, believe it or not, a stocking, which collects all the rubbish, which is this bit here. That collects all the rubbish and just allows any excess water to disappear. It's 120 deniers, something really fine, and the actual sieves are at 60 microns, I believe, 60 to 90 microns. They're not exact. Yeah, it's cheap stuff off eBay. Home built, as you can see, works really well. And on this side we've got a nice little another UV light. That's the second one. That does, I think it was 20,000 litres, wasn't it? Yeah, 20,000 litres, which is running at about 13 at the moment. Now, as you can see, I've got my cameraman comes back this way. I've got, it seems a bit strange, is I've got a bypass on my sieve. That's because over the winter, the sieve gets a lot colder than pressurised water. So the bypass, I turn it on so that if the sieve freezes, I've still got an outlet for the pump and don't start blowing seals. Just seems common sense to me. Yeah, but I'm an old styly person, and as I said, everything's repurposed, bodged, refitted. Yeah. Ooh, I won't throw that away. It gets put to one side. I tend to reuse it somewhere. Yeah, as long as it doesn't hurt my fish, I don't mind. So there you go. I think that's about it for the first run. If you've got any questions, please feel free to phone. Not really. Email. Possibly. Stick them on the bottom of this video. I could always do with a laugh. Yeah, and insult me something incredible, because no doubt some koi keeper will, for keeping goldfish, shabunkins and tench all in one pond.
And koi.
Because that apparently is not a good thing to do, but hey, I don't see any dead fish and they're all enjoying their lives. And it's a big pond. It's 30,000 plus litres. There's only 60 fish in there. It does need a new filter. That's this year's project for me, getting another bio filter online. Yeah, I'm still working out where and how, but I'll get to that. And I will try and I'll actually get the other loon that's supposed to run this channel to actually video it and make it for me. I'll draw in pictures, he can do the glue it together bit. I think that's about it for now. Have a nice day and we'll speak to you soon.